Hello everyone, this is Jim from Bottle Finance. Welcome back to our channel. We are with you on 7th of April intraday analysis. On this video, we will cover some names first, then we will go ahead with our charts. So today is an important day because last night we have seen a really hawkish Fed, and they have just reported the notes of the previous uh, meeting, and we have seen that many people just agree that Fed needs to raise the rates quickly to just kind of curb the demand, because right now we are having supply chain inflation, but at the same time demand oriented inflation. There is less supply and more demand, and Fed is thinking that if they just cut off some of the demand, not hardening without hardening the economy, so they can just be successful on controlling inflation. So people will just travel less or something like this, and that will just lead to less oil consumption. So oil prices will go down and inflation will go down, something like this. So they say like they cannot control the supply chain issue, but they can control the demand issue. For example, when they raise the rates, so mortgage rates also going higher, and that is leading less home sales, home inflation going down. It's happening on less sales, and it is a kind of bad for real estate companies but good for US officials, because they say, all right, you see, we have controlled the inflation. All right, that was the thing. I'm starting with the first chart. The first chart is US 10-year yields. So let me just show you. It's a weekly one, and as you can see here, it's a long term. It's not like only like a recent years. It's the recent decades. From here, as you can see, there is a declining trend, and it was on the track. In some years we have seen recessions and some other things, but right now the thing is the inflation is so high, and it's just testing these, as you can see here, testing higher levels of this channel. If this trend needs to go like this, in my opinion, it should go on like it, because all the long-term goals according to this one, it should just stop on here. To stop on here, we should see inflation is stopping. So that's why SPR release. It's not only like for some other things, because if oil prices goes down, everything is changing. Everything is just becoming so much cheaper, transportation, some other things, and that all depends. And we have seen that right now oil is testing below $100. These kind of things are good, and so this is important. We are testing critical levels because there is a declining trend on US bonds. We have to see lower level of inflation if we don't want to see a recession. If that happens, we will definitely get into a recession soon, because there will be a lot of problem, and people will just switch to interest rate instead of production. That's all about it. All right, let's look at our second chart.
You are ready to win with us. GAN Markets.
All right, our second chart is Bitcoin. As you can see here, we have mentioned before, like on here, we made another video at the beginning of the week, and we said it's trading at the critical levels because there is a trending line, and if that trend line just disrupted, we may see declines on that one. And that trend line has been disrupted, and we have seen like you see like some disruption here and this one and collapsing. So it's making like on these kind of moments, it's making these. Now another thing is happening. So in here, as you can see, a plateau is happening. If it doesn't make any kind of break for Bitcoin, if here just becomes another plateau, so we will see going down and first testing 44 and going down. Why is that? Because as you can see, like as we have mentioned earlier, and that recession expectation is just making everyone feared. So dollar index is rising, and Fed cannot print more money, and this is affecting everything. When Fed prints money, Bitcoin is so good. Everybody just buys that one with the stimulus check and other things. But when Fed stops printing money or stimulus check, then we see no more money into cryptocurrency. All right, let's see what will happen next day. But the probable thing is try this 44 first, then if a rejection happens, decline, because nobody can see the future so well. Especially we will start on the, like just 1 week later, on the 13th of April, we will start to see first quarter earnings. JP Morgan will start to report, and then we will see a lot of big companies like Goldman and United Health Liners, and these kind of companies will just start, and it will just go on like that. If we just see more decline on Nasdaq and other things, we will see more declines, because there's a correlation between Nasdaq and Bitcoin. Let's see what will happen next. All right, our last chart is GBP Japanese yen. As you can see here, GBP Japanese yen is testing really high levels, because both sides, but it cannot go further. It's not cannot go test this level again, 163 level again. The main reason for that one, both side is losing momentum. And the first one, Japanese yen, is just going on loose monetary policy to just encourage people like spend more, but it's not helping. Like all right, inflation is rising a bit, but people spending less money, and they are just seeing these kind of things. It's not about money or the other thing, it's about the population. I'm just saying every time. And so I don't think it's a possible solution with money printing. It should be some other things, and only making the valuation of Japanese yen less and less against other currencies. And on GBP side, as you can see here, things are not going well on that side as well. Reason is high energy prices and other problems with these Russia and Ukraine. They are not like Germany or France, but still in European continent, they are one of the affected countries on that side. We will see what will happen next on the coming days. All right, my suggestion, it will just go away like this, but soon, soon it will just with some more rises from Bank of England, we will see higher level of these for sure, because Japanese yen is loosening and GBP is tightening, so it will just lead to grow this level. We will just watch together. Thank you so much for watching us. We will be together on more news. We will cover more charts with you. Have a nice and profitable day. Bye.